Alright, roguelike is out, and here is some tips I have for you that will make your life easier. The rewards of this event are cumulative, which means you can clear the entire event just by repeating difficulty 1 enough. Also, even if you're a new player without a proper build team, you should still try to clear this event. The first difficulty is set in balance mode, which means if you use a character you haven't built yet, they will be pulled to the maximum stats based on the willpower, which we'll talk about later. The materials in the rewards are definitely worth it, especially for the newer players. Another thing is, for each week, the first 3,000 points you accumulate will be doubled, so if you want to finish the event faster, make sure to get the full 6,000 points each week. So when you're in this mode, you will see this obsession on top. Depending on the numbers, it will give you a different effect. You can gain or lose obsession based on the path you take, and the amount is directly written on the stage. Personally, I like to keep this above 120 but below 150. This is for the bonus action point. It does increase the damage taken by 25%, but it's not too difficult to mitigate from the artifacts. Now, the special effect of the difficulty includes the one from previous difficulty. So at difficulty 5, you will start at 120 obsession, gain additional obsession from stages, and also gain another 5 obsession when you spend more than 5 turns in a fight. Be careful when you're at high difficulty. This currency is called camaraderie, which you need for ranking up willpower. Willpower determines the power cap of a character, and this power cap is different based on the rarity of the unit. Unironically, if you have a 4-star character such as Eagle build, they will do better than your 6-star character on the first floor, or at least until the willpower goes to rank 3, where your character will have their Insight 3 unlocked. The willpower is tied to a slot, so you can always switch characters between them if necessary. For the upgrading priority, you should always prioritize your DPS first, then your healer right after. And make sure to get every slot rank 2 before going to rank 3 on any slot, otherwise your team will likely to have trouble surviving on higher floors. One more thing here is I suggest putting your DPS on slot 4, which I will talk about why in the artifact section. Initially, I had like the whole 3 minutes about artifact, but honestly speaking, I'm kind of lazy right now. So instead, here is the slow scrolling image of all the artifact that I find interesting and useful. I'll also post this in the community post, so you can just look it there as well. Mysterious Shop can open either randomly and is also guaranteed to appear before the boss each floor. I recommend it only goes into the boss room one unless you happen to have at least 400 or 500 coins ready. There will also be a treasure room with it, which you can enter instead. Always try to grab all the ritual discs, but if you know you found some really good artifact, maybe prioritize them first. There are 2 endings for this mode, and to achieve the second hidden ending, you need to do the following. In first floor, 5th step, enter Discovery to trigger the Under the Mask effect. Choose the first or the second choice to get Rusty Bowl. In the second floor, 6th step, enter Discovery and trigger the Right House event. In there, you will be able to find Cardboard Head by going in and enter the basement. This will change the final encounter of the run. I personally find the boss of the true ending actually easier. You will have a card to town and a card to energy transfer, putting them on different characters to get Dynamo to the rest of the team. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. This has been Steamed by Nex. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.